everyone, and welcome to my second personal Q&A video. First of all, I would like to say thank you all so much for helping me reach 100k subscribers. Your support from all these years really means a lot to me, and I never thought this day would come, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much everyone. I love you all. Now, without further ado, let's begin the Q&A. What is your favorite kind of music? I actually don't listen to music very much, but when it comes to it, I really like happy and upbeat music, so I like American pop, I like J-pop, and I like some rap. Have you considered becoming a VTuber? No, and the reason because is, I don't really have the time and energy to stream every week like most VTubers do. And I'm too shy, I have a lot of anxiety. Also, models seem to be really expensive and, well, I guess I'm gonna receive a lot of hate for this, but I think VTubers are kind of overrated. Overall, it just seems like a lot of effort. If you had to eat one thing for a month, what would it be? I honestly don't know because I get sick of one food pretty easily, so I'd rather just die. What is your favorite movie? I don't have a favorite movie as of recent, but a few years ago I was really in love with Ride Your Wave, and it's still one of my favorite movies to this day. Sorry, I'm not reading all that, plus it involves math and I hate math. But you also said, who's your favorite VTuber, I guess? I don't really have a favorite because I don't watch VTubers. Where are you from? I'm from Florida. I like your videos and I would like more Natsuki videos than others. Can you do more like that? So unfortunately, I don't plan on making my channel a just Natsuki content channel, but I do plan on making more Natsuki videos in the future. Do you have any mental illnesses? If so, what are they? Yes. Several years ago, I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder. You open your door one day and Natsuki is standing there. What would you do? I'd probably be really surprised and give her a big hug and ask if we can make cupcakes together. Did you ever get a part-time job before? If so, then what job did you go for? I've had a couple of part-time jobs in my life. My first part-time job was working at a flea market. My second part-time job was, well, it wasn't really a job. It was an internship at a graphic design company. And my last recent job was at a home decor store. Unfortunately, I don't work right now. Can you do more fan-dubs for GDLC? Of course. What is your favorite food? Strawberry shortcake because it's sweet and cute. Who are your favorite musicians and artists that influenced you and why? I can't really name any from the top of my head right now. What is your favorite GDLC fandom? All of them. Is there a big project you want to work on or venture into in the future? For example, in the creation of a game from some album or another independent option? Out of all of those, I think it would be really cool if I got to work in a video game. Would you do a collab with other YouTubers from the Doki Doki community? Personally, I would like to see Monica from Vanamelon talking with the best Natsuki. I actually don't know too many YouTubers from the Doki Doki community, but I know Vanamelon and I think working with her would be really fun. If you could go to any country, what country would you go to? The weeb in me says Japan, but I would also like to visit Korea. Can you tell us more about your personal life? Why you take meds, why you were in the hospital? You also sometimes mention illnesses and being sick. As I mentioned before, I am diagnosed with depression and anxiety. This question is kind of hard for me to answer because I would have to go into a lot of detail. So I'll just make this short. Like Sayori, I've had really bad depression all my life. When I was younger, my parents were very abusive and neglectful towards me, and I was often bullied in school. Both my parents were also hospitalized a couple of times, and we even lost our home once, which was very hard for me. And I guess growing up, I was pretty lonely because I didn't have a lot of friends or a support group really to help me, and I only started going to therapy and receiving medication in 2016 after something traumatic happened to me. I've also gone through a couple of suicide attempts. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Both home and school life were just a living hell for me. But don't worry, I'm doing a lot better now. I can't say that I'm 100% healed or better, but I'm trying my best. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, along with mental diseases, I'm also diagnosed with a couple of physical diseases, which really sucks. I'm not gonna get into them because it's too embarrassing to talk about. Do you have any content creators or streamers you really enjoy watching right now? Any inspirational ones? Not really. Like I said before, I don't really watch too much, but I do love Nyanners. What's your top 3, 5, 10 comedy content you've done? I feel stupid for not knowing what 3, 5, 10 means, but my favorite comedy content is probably all the rap battles I've done. Are you friends with the voice actors you get for your channel? Like, do you guys have conversations behind the scenes? If so, who would you say is your closest friend of them all? Yeah, I am friends with the voice actors I get for my channel. If not friends, then at least good acquaintances. We do have normal conversations behind the scenes from time to time, but I don't really talk to people that often. And I don't really have a top close friend. What would your dream job be, and would it still involve anything to do with YouTube? My dream job is being a princess. But, I'd still like to be a YouTuber on the side. Is Morbius your favorite movie of all time? I've never watched it, and I never will. Are you okay? How's your life going? I'm not really okay, but, I guess I'm not doing so bad either. My life is pretty stressful right now. Why are you so cute like me? I don't know, I was just born cute. JK. What would you recommend to fellow YouTubers wanting to do voice dubbing similar to, but not obviously plagiarizing your own? Maybe practice your voice acting and always find inspiration for your videos. I'm curious regarding the thought process behind your videos. Sometimes you do DDLC stuff and sometimes song covers. My question is, do you plan these things ahead or are they just random? So I basically make everything on a whim. Like, as soon as I get an idea, I get to work on it right away. So I would have to say some things are planned and some things I just make randomly. What's your inspiration on making these fan dubs? All the fan dubbers I used to watch in the older YouTube days. Why is Natsuki so based? She just is. Can elbows touch? I don't think so. Have you ever taken vocal lessons or are you self-taught? I'm self-taught. Favorite video game of all time? I can't be specific, but I really love the Pokemon series. And I'm really excited for Scarlet and Violet. What's a character voice you feel people don't pay enough attention to? When I do low voices like this. Am I handsome? I don't know what you look like. Muse or Aquars? Muse, because they have Nico. My question is, how do you keep the flow when you sing/rap? Like going to a rhyme to another rhyme. Basically, how do you keep the flow when writing a song/rap? So I just keep listening to the beat on repeat, and I keep singing or rapping along. It's very important to keep practicing and repeating the lines until it sounds right and you're happy with the results. Are you happy with your channel and fans? Yes, I am very happy. What is a fact that you know that seems fake but is actually real? I don't know. That cats are better than dogs? What's your favorite and least favorite video that you've made on your channel and why? I think they're all my favorite. They all have memories attached to them. The ones I like least are probably some of my older covers. Because I sound really bad in them, and in my newer videos, you can actually, hear my improvement. What was your job before you started YouTube? I don't think I had a job before I started YouTube because I made my channel when I was like super young. And as of right now, YouTube isn't my job, it's still more like a hobby to me. I'm working on a new pastel room setup. Any tips for decorating in a way that will keep the space positive? Fill it with lots of pink. Does your money jiggle jiggle? No, it folds. Have you decided what you're going to do with those old videos you said you didn't like? Sorry, I actually did end up deleting some of them. Will you do anything else related to Totono or GDLC? I plan to. What are some of your favorite video games/light novels? I don't read light novels, but for video games, I have way too many favorites. Some of my favorites are Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Rune Factory, Bravely Default, Fire Emblem, Stella Glow, Witch Spring 3, and yeah, those are a few. How did you start voice acting? First, I started watching a lot of fandubbers on YouTube when I was little, and I was inspired by them. After that, one day I found an old headset mic in my parents' closet, and with that, I started voice acting. Some of my first videos were mermaid melody covers. Somehow I got really popular over the years. For what in your life do you feel most grateful? My son, Cookie. Out of the 4 Dokis, who do you think should have had more one-on-one interactions together in the base game? I agree with you that Natsuki and Monika could have had more interactions together, because Natsuki seems to talk to Yuri and Sayuri a lot. Who inspired you to start making YouTube videos? Like I mentioned a million times in this Q&A, all those old fandubbers back in the day. Are you planning on doing any more rap battles? Or a more serious question, are you currently happy with your life? Yes and no. Which cover of all the ones you had made is your favorite? Right now, maybe my internet overdose cover? Who would win in a music duel, Rap Natsuki or Idol Elizabeth? It would probably be a draw. Which people have supported you when you started your channel? No one really. I kept my channel a secret from my friends and family this whole time. Who Choose your favorite Pokemon, Skitty and Sylveon. Do you agree that Sayori or Yuri should be the leader of the literature club? I don't think anyone can replace Monica, but if there had to be a new leader, I think Sayori would be the best choice, and she's already the vice president. How did you find out about DDLC? I actually found out through Twitter because this girl that I was following was playing Doki Doki at the time when it first came out, and she posted some screenshots of Natsuki, and I thought she was really cute, so I wanted to play it. I had no idea that it would be horror. You will never be able to watch anime or read manga again. Which one would you choose? I think I'd give up on manga. If Natsuki wasn't a character in DDLC, which girl would be your favorite? Probably Yuri. Do you ever struggle with getting taken seriously due to your adorably adorable voice? This actually does happen sometimes, like I get treated like a child. And that's it! Thank you all so much for watching till the end.